What does it mean to you to make peace with people? I was reading in Matthew and Romans and James all about making peace. God says he blessed are the peacemakers. James says plant seeds of peace and reap a harvest of righteousness. So that's part of being wise. Jesus also says if you don't forgive other people, then God won't forgive you either. That's in Matthew 6:14. That, forgiveness is a big part of peace. And the Christian life, what we are told in Philippians chapter 2 is, hey, don't just be selfish, but consider other people as more important than yourself. Don't just look out for your own good, but you know what? With one mind and one purpose, thinking other people as more important than yourself, act like Jesus. And Jesus came to make peace between God and us. So, peace is this result of living in love. Peace is result of wisdom. Peace is a result of the great commandment to love your neighbor as yourself and love God. And then Romans chapter 2, I think, also says something like, it's not just about hearing the word, but it's about doing it. That you must do it. Matthew chapter 7 says, don't judge. And along with Matthew chapter 6, if you don't forgive others, you won't be forgiven. Chapter 7 says, if you judge others, you'll be judged that same way. All of this goes into saying our job, the result of God in us, is not to get saved and wait for heaven. Our job and the result of God in us is us living with peace with other people, living in peace with other people. Now, in order to live in peace, we must be willing to do things that we don't really want to do, because our selfish nature says, you know what, I want peace and I want them to agree with me, and if they agree with me, then we will be at peace. If they treat me right, we will be at peace. But if they treat me wrong, I'm not going to be at peace with them. But is that what Jesus taught? Is that, as Christians, as Christ followers, as being created in the image of Jesus and being filled with the Holy Spirit, is that what Jesus did and what he tells us to do? Only have peace with others if they agree with you. Only be kind and forgiving to other people if they admit their faults and we don't have to do anything. If they just did the right thing, everything would be better. No, that's not the right attitude. The attitude of Jesus was, look, they messed up, so I'm going to sacrifice me for them. The point is, peace isn't something that happens for us. It's something that we do. It's something we give up. Yeah, we allow ourselves to be wronged for the sake of the greater good, for the sake of the other person. Allowing ourselves to be wronged and still living in kindness and grace with somebody else, that is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not, oh, they wronged me, they have to make it up. That's not forgiveness. That's not grace. That's not what Jesus did for us. He said, yeah, they messed up and I forgive them. They don't even have to do anything to earn it. And that's the time we're living in now. That we are supposed to act like Jesus. We are called to forgive other people, even if other people wronged us. We are supposed to follow the Holy Spirit and love other people and create peace, even if it costs us to create peace with other people.